Hello and welcome back to my channel. So, if you are new here, my name is Jody. I am a sacred feminine leader, a spiritual leader, and an energetic healer. So, mind, body, soul, we cover it all. So, one of the things I want to talk about today is a big topic I've been seeing on social media, and that's safety in the body. So, you think that things like calm and stillness and relaxation and peace bring you safety in the body. But that's not always true, unfortunately. So here's the thing. When you've been in fight or flight for a long time, you need to anchor safety in the body. You need to do it to re-regulate your nervous system, to bring it out of that fight or flight response. That is 100% correct, and it is so important. What most people don't realize is, even though that brings your nervous system down and it does start creating safety in the body, it's going to continue to go back to its default setting, basically, is what happens. So if you have lived growing up, and the easiest way to know what your default is, look at your life. Okay? Look at your life. Look at your life growing up. So if you grew up in a household that was chaotic, there was that lack or victim mentality, even just lack, like there always just wasn't enough, that like little comments like that came out a lot from your parents. Even though it's uncomfortable, and the chaos can be uncomfortable, and the trauma can be uncomfortable, and everything else, when that's what your body knows, that's what it feels safe. And it becomes part of your DNA. Like, it goes through an entire process in your body. It literally becomes part of your genetic makeup. And here's the thing. When it comes to the DNA in the body, it's going to win over the mind every single time. So you can release the beliefs. You can release the emotions. But if it is encoded in your DNA, it's going to keep winning. So let's use chaos as a great example. Say you just went through a lot of stuff as a child. And so because of that, like, your life was very chaotic, and then you start doing your inner work and regulating your nervous system, but things continue to happen to bring more of that chaos back into your life, right? Because it's encoded in your DNA. And because it's encoded in your DNA, it's part of the vibration that you're sending out to the universe. So you're manifesting more things to create more chaos in your life, because the body feels safe in chaos. And you're telling yourself while you're regulating your nervous system, like, I am safe, my body is safe. And the body says, yes, we're safe in chaos. And the mind's like, oh, okay, we're safe in chaos. Let's find some chaos. And so then you attract or get attracted to people, place, and things that bring more chaos into your life. And then you're like, what the hell? Why do I keep attracting these types of people or looping in like certain types of situations? And it's because it's coded in your DNA. You can change it, but not everybody realizes that they have to do that. But even if it's not like completely coded in your DNA, like a lot of that comes from passed down stuff too in early childhood, the stuff that's coded in your DNA. But if you've just been through a long period of time where there was chaos or lack or, any craziness like that, when you're releasing the beliefs and you're releasing the emotions and you're doing all this inner work, you want to elevate your life, even if you're not in a chaotic place, but you're just ready to move to the next level. Your body has to feel safe moving to that level. And you have to understand, maybe you have a really good job or a business and you're making $5,000-$10,000 a month and life is good. It doesn't have to be chaotic. Life can be good, but you want to move up. Say you want to start bringing in $20,000 rents and you're struggling to get it. Your body doesn't feel safe. The unknown is not safe to the mind and the body. It's what it knows. What it knows is safe. So where you are at is safe. So if you want to move to the next level, or if you want to be in a place where your nervous system is not constantly being re-triggered and dysregulated, you have to create safety in the body around the thing that you want. Whether it's calmness, you don't want the chaos, you don't want the lack, whatever it is, you have to create safety in the body around that. And that is a huge piece to the manifestation and everything that a lot of people don't talk about very often. But you do have to not just create safety in the body to regulate the nervous system, you have to create safety in the body for it to stay regulated, for it to move to the next level, to take on more clients, to up level the amount of money that you're making, whatever it is that you're trying to call in. You have to create safety. And it is something that is so simple and easy. It's just something a lot of people are not taught. And I went through this for a long time. Like, I would do the work, I'd regulate my nervous system, and then immediately like something would happen and it would dysregulate it again. And I'm like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, I don't get it. And I would get so frustrated. I'm like, I don't understand. I'm doing all of this work and nothing's changing. Well, it's because my body didn't feel safe with it changing. It felt safe in what it knew. And I lived in a trauma response for like 30 some years. Not proud to say that, but I went through a lot in my life throughout my childhood, teenagers, early adulthood, and everything leading up to my divorce 4 years ago when I really started doing this work. But that was a big thing, was safety. So once I got the safety in the body, releasing the trauma that I had stored, and I regulated my nervous system, I had to take steps to create safety to move on from that, and to move to the next level and to be in a place where I could have my own business or take on more clients, make more money, because I didn't grow up with that. And look at your parents and your lineage is a huge indication of what it was like. I don't come from a wealthy family. My generation after generation after generation has been immigrants and struggle and hardships and things like that. So it was coded in my DNA. So I had to release it from my DNA. But I also had to create safety in the body around the life that I want. And the life that I have now is very different than what it used to be. It is very different from my childhood. It is very different from the life that my mom had and my grandma and my great grandma and generation after generation. My great grandparents were immigrants, and it was wars and struggle their whole life, and it carried over, and it was wars and struggle where they were from. That's why they came here. So you have to create the safety around the thing that it is that you want. And it's super simple. One of the easiest things to do, here, let me adjust this so you can see a little better. One of the easiest ways to do that, and I do this one a lot, I just like hug myself like this and rub my arms. So like, say I want to up level, say I want to bring on more clients, and I have a couple, but I want to add a couple of more, but it's more than I've ever had before. I'm ready to, open my schedule up some more, whatever it is. Then in the morning and at night, I would sit there just for a couple of minutes. That's all it takes. But I would sit there and I'd be like, I'm safe. It is safe to take on more clients. It is safe to bring in more money. It is safe for calm. It is safe for peace. It is safe to have the things I desire. It is safe to receive the manifestations. It is safe to have my dream life. It is safe for it to be easy. It is safe for life to be good. Because that's a big one that people struggle with. Life being able to be easy and good when you grew up in the complete opposite. That was one I started doing a long time ago, and I still just do it all the time as a great reminder to my mind and my body every day that it's safe to have it all. It's safe to do and have what you want. So that one's really important, is anchoring the safety. And I do it every time I'm like leveling up to the next level. Every time I'm trying to call something kind of like, I don't do it if I'm trying to manifest a coffee. Okay, I know it's safe to receive fucking coffee. I manifest that one all the time. I get free coffees often. But when I want something on the bigger scale, I will just take a few minutes and do that and tell myself that it's safe to have it. It is safe to receive it. It is safe to be loved. You know, if you're trying to call in a relationship, it is safe to be loved. It is safe to be seen. It is safe to be heard. It is safe to have an impact. Like all of these things, we could know it in the mind, but our mind and our body have to be in sync with each other. They have to be in alignment with each other, and together they have to align with the soul. That is alignment. Mind, body, soul, all aligned together. But a lot of times the disconnect that people have is that safety piece. So it's really, really, really important to always try to anchor in safety around the things that you want. I'm telling you, it helps it come in so much faster. So that was my little riff on how safety blocks your manifestations. So I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye.